The Champions League semi-finals start today. Yes, hello, welcome into Livestreams Sports here for another episode of Glory Hunter on FM22 here with Manchester United. We're getting right into the business end of the season. We've got a month to go and we've got the Champions League semi-finals today. If you missed the last one, go and check it out so you don't miss a thing. You know exactly where we are. You're all caught up, and if you have not already hit that subscribe button, make sure and hit it, because we don't want you to miss an episode here, especially as we get to the business end and what could prove to be the most important season in Glory Hunter so far, or maybe out of any of them. If we can manage to win 3 trophies this year, that would be absolutely outstanding. Today we've got Southampton in the Premier League, and then we have that first Champions League semi-final, first leg of the Champions League semi-final, against RB Leipzig. We could do with winning them both. Probably don't need to win the Premier League match though, because we can look at the Premier League table. We're 8 points clear at the top with 5 games to go. The league should be ours, but we'll continue playing those games and showing you those until we've won the league, and then it's up against Leipzig in that Champions League semi-final. The other semi-final of the Champions League is Chelsea against Manchester City, so should we progress, we do have an English side to play in the final. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. Let's get into this. Show you the team for this one against Southampton. We've most recently played them in the last episode, remember. We beat them in the FA Cup semi-final. But this time round, we're playing them away at St Mary's in the league. So let's show you the team for it. And here it is. Henderson in goal, and Betty and Guindo at the back, with Lamptey and Escudero in the full-back positions. Thielman, Rovella and Nico in midfield, with Michelle, Willett and Rashford at the front 3. Lots of goals in those front 3. Let's hope they can score some more today. You can see we're resting Fofana and Mustafa, and we've also said to Ndidi that we're going to rest them today as well. So the 3 of them will not play in this game, but they'll probably be playing in that first leg of the Champions League semi-final. Man City are playing against Aston Villa at the same time as we play Southampton, so it'll be interesting to see how that result goes on. And we've tucked the ball in early on. It looks like it's going to be done for offside, but let's find out. It was a corner kick. Guindo headed it and Thielman tucked in the rebound. Michael Oliver's checking VAR, and it has been disallowed. Thielman looked like he was in an offside position. That would have been his first goal of the season had he scored it, but not to be. Guindo heads it and Thielman just stood in front of the goalkeeper. He tucked that in, but it was offside. Still 0-0, but we have dominated the first 10 minutes of this game so far. And here we go, we've got the ball at the back, and Beta and Guindo pass it around between them. Nico with it now, switches the play to Willett, who comes forward into Rashford. Back to Willett now. Nico, forward to Rashford. Can he finish? It's a good save by Farinez in the Southampton goal there. 25 minutes on the clock, and we've got a corner kick. Rovella will swing this into the front post. Guindo heads that, and that's his 6th goal of the season. 26 minutes on the clock. We lead 1-0. A headed effort from our centre back. Lovely way to start this game. You can see the ball comes in and he just jumps above everyone else. Keeper with no chance. 1-0. Escudero with the throw in finds Willer. That's a good throw. Nico forward to Rashford and back to Mbetta. And every player's in the Southampton half here. Rashford tucks that one in. 2-0 we lead. They're going to check for offside again. I'm not sure if the assistant raised his flag or not. We'll need to check. As the VAR result comes in, indeed he has. It's been disallowed. That's disappointing. But we still lead 1-0. We've had 2 disallowed goals. How close was this one? Nico plays it through. That's pretty tight, I would say. But nonetheless, we still just lead 1-0 as we reach half-time. Southampton yet to have a shot. Dominant performance from us so far. Let's see if this can continue into this second half. Another corner kick for us here. Rovella into the front post, and nearly a second-headed goal for Guindo, but Lamptey will collect it. Back to Guindo, all the way back to Escudero, who plays it into Guindo, and back to Nico, and Escudero with it now. And we're recycling his play. We're roughly back into the formation we should be in, as Rashford finds Rovella. Ball out to Escudero on the left-hand side. Plays it back to Nico and into Willett. Can he finish? No, he plays it back to Thielman. We're very patient football from us here. As Rovella finds Michelle. Michelle back to Lamptey. Ball into the middle. Willett heads it off the post and cleared away. What a chance that was. But still, we lead just 1-0. Ravella, ball back in on that right-hand side. Can he cross it? Well, it heads it, and that's just wide of the goal. We've been playing pretty well, but still only lead 1-0. Man City are being held to a 0-0 draw at the moment against Aston Villa. And we've got the ball in the middle of the park. Rashford challenged by Lovato, though. And Mudryk comes away, but Ravella wins it back, and eventually Nico has it now. Forward for Rashford, who's in behind the defence. He's got to finish this. Oh, what a save for the goalkeeper. That goalkeeper is on fire at this moment in time. And it's still just 1-0. Ravella with the ball in, and Better heads it, and Michelle nearly tucked it in at the far post. We're going to make a couple of changes here. Nusa can come on left-hand side. We'll bring on Stansfield to play up front for a little bit, and Thielman can come off. And why not? Let's bring Mustafa on to playing defensive mid instead of centre-back like he so often does. In fact, I'm going to cancel that because we said to him that we weren't going to bring on Mustafa, didn't we? So Stansfield can come on up front, Nusa can come on the left, and Thielman can come off, and Bellingham can come on the defensive mid. Phew! Otherwise, I would have broken my promise of giving him a rest, and that would probably have caused some issues as we got toward the end of the season here. 10 minutes to go, we lead 1-0, we've dominated the game. Be nice if we could get ourselves a second though. And Southampton launched the ball long from the goal kick, but we've won the ball thanks to Bellingham, and Nico finds Nusa, who's in behind the defence here, bearing in on goal. Can he cross it over? He does. Stansfield wide of the goal. Oh, what a chance that was. And Lamptey throws this one in. He gets it back from Ravella. And Bellingham now, back to Lamptey, crosses the ball in. Stansfield is only 5'5". I'm not sure how he's winning any headers in the box there, but nonetheless, he did. Headed it over though. We've held on to a 1-0 victory. We probably deserved to win that game by more, but nonetheless, we'll take it. We'll take the victory. And that takes us even further clear at the top of the table as Manchester City, oh, they were drawn until the 91st minute. And they managed to get themselves a win, so the lead stays at 8 points, but there's only 12 points left to play for over the last 4 games of this season. The most Man City can get is 87 points, so in a couple of games' time, we could have wrapped up this Premier League title. But we've not won the Premier League yet. We can turn our attention away from it for the rest of the episode. We're playing in the Champions League semi-final first leg up against RB Leipzig, and that one's coming in just a moment. Are you ready for Champions League semi-final time? Because we are. Here is the 11 for today's game. Henderson in goal. Fofana, Mustafa at the back with Livramento and Guindo either side of them. Ndidi, Bellingham, Stansfield the midfield 3, Michelle, Nusa and Rashford the front 3. Disappointing, obviously we still have no Jadon Sancho. He's out for a couple of weeks yet, but still a more than capable front 3 there. Let's get into it. Let's go and have a successful first leg. And what, 3-4-0? That'd be nice to have that victory after the first leg and take that lead into the second leg. Probably not going to happen. We're in a Champions League semi-final. It's going to be a tough one. But let's see what happens here today. Up against Leipzig. It should be a tough one. They're doing well in the Bundesliga at the moment. Hopefully, though, not too well. I say not too well. They're currently in first in Bundesliga. But hopefully they don't do too well against us. That's what I mean. Hopefully they just have concentrated on domestic football. Maybe. There's a few names in the Leipzig team that I recognise. Ramos is up front. He was our striker when we were Portugal manager, remember. And Chabot, I think we had at one of our clubs. Did we have him at Roma, or possibly did we sign him or think about signing for Roma? I can't remember. I recognise that name anyway, the centre back. But nonetheless, they should not be as good as us as we start the game with the ball, but we've given it away now, and Chabot plays it to Carboni and Doku. Back to Carboni. Can we win this ball back? No, Bal launches it long, but Fofana intercepts it, and now Livramento with it on the right-hand side. Drives down the line, gets past Doku, finds Michelle, an acres of space, cuts it back, Rashford tucks it in, 5 minutes on the clock, first goal. Well, first shot of the game, I should say, and it is a goal. Rashford adding to his tally for this season. He's been clinical up front this year, and we lead 1-0. What a start that is in front of 74,000 people here at Old Trafford. Stansfield with the ball in the middle of the park now, finds Fofana. Every member of our team in their half except our goalkeeper here. Livramento now tried to pass the ball to Michelle, but Michelle was in offside position. Rashford's not, though. That's come off both posts. And it's been cleared away. What a chance that was. Goal line technology having a check, but it definitely didn't cross the line. What a chance that was for Marcus Rashford to double his tally in this one. Guindo with the ball. He throws that into Stansfield, who switches the play toward Michel. But Michel ends up stopping running after it, and Carboni plays it forward. Ba now into Shabo. Out to Carboni at left back. We're putting a lot of pressure on them up here. Can we force them into a mistake? Let's find out. Michel closing down the goalkeeper now. And it's come out to Carboni. They've managed to get past the press, and they've launched it down the line, but that's poor. And Livramento heads it to Bellingham. And Michel now on the right-hand side. Ball in. Nearly another chance for Rashford there. But the ball now comes to Mustafa, who goes down the left wing. And he marauds down there, the big 6'5" centre-back. The ball switched from Stansfield to Michel into Rashford, and it's almost a carbon copy of the goal we scored earlier. Michel, ball across the box into Rashford. Now it's 2-0. And this could be a few more, as Leipzig still haven't had a shot in this game. Utter domination from us so far. Wonderful ball over from Stansfield. Michel finds the byline into Rashford, who tucks it in at the near post. 2-0. Half an hour on the clock, and we've just won the ball back off of a Leipzig throw there. Livramento down the right-hand side. Can he get past his man? He finds Bellingham, who's in a lot of space here, into Rashford, who plays the ball off of the Leipzig man, and the ball's cleared away, but Fofana will collect it and find Bellingham and Michel. And Michel trying to get past his man. Can he get 3 assists in the first half an hour? He plays it back into Bellingham. Bellingham over. It's cleared away as far as Ndidi. And Stansfield. Will he hit this? He will. What a strike from Edward Stansfield. And it's 3-0 after half an hour, and we are dominating this one. I joked that we could win 3 or 4-0 in the first leg. Well, we've scored 3 goals in the first half hour. Maybe it could be even more. Indeed, he got that ball first time into Stansfield, who just runs into the massive gap that Leipzig have left at the back there. Tucked that one into the top corner of the goal, nearly-ish. And we lead 3-0. Leipzig have finally got themselves their first shot of the game. But I don't think it's going to be enough. Unless they have a miraculous turnaround in the way they've been playing, we are going to comfortably win this one and maybe even add to our total, as Stansfield has it now. Forward toward Nusa, who's in behind the defence. Can he cross it over? It's back to Guindo, into Stansfield. Indeed, on the edge of the box. What a shot that was, and a save from Müller. And it's going to be a corner kick, and it's going to get taken by Michel here from that right-hand side. Ball in. It's headed over by Mustafa. Nearly added to our lead there as we reach half-time, winning 3-0. And what a performance that has been. Well done, everyone out there. Outstanding performance from every player, I would say. Just about. Michel with the corner kick, swung into the front post. Mustafa heads that straight to Müller. And now Leipzig have a chance to break away here. Are they going to launch it long, or are they going to try and roll it out? They roll it out, and they'll see if they can beat our press. Baku on this right-hand side. What's he going to do? Finds the ball forward to Borjan, who's in behind the defence now, but Mustafa's intercepted it, and it's all the way back to Henderson. Launched long, but intercepted by Leipzig. And Borjan with it. Will he have a shot? He will indeed. It's straight at Henderson, though. And we're going to make a change. We've already brought on Lamptey at left back. We're going to take off Michel and bring on Niang in the attacking part of the field. And indeed, he's on a yellow, so we'll bring on Thielman for him, just to make sure he doesn't get himself sent off, as Lamptey, with an absolutely thunderous challenge there, puts the ball out for a corner kick. 20 minutes to go. We still lead 3-0. We've made all our changes now. Let's see if we can maybe add to it, but we'd accept, and we'd be very happy with a 3-0 victory if it stays like this, as Baku throws it into Chabot. And Chabot forward to Borjan, and over to Francisco. And Carrizala, as that ball was intercepted or bounced off someone anyway, we have a chance to break away, but Leipzig have won the ball back. As Chabot launches it long, and Livramento has not run back, but Fofana will cover, and it goes back to Henderson. And Thielman heads it on to Stansfield. Now he can put the ball through, can he, for Nusa? Not quite. He's challenged, but we've won it back. And Lamptey's put in. Rashford, can he get his third of the day? Oh, what a chance that is. Just wide of the goal. What a chance it was, though. As Müller did a little bit of a back heel for his goal kick there. Very fancy for a goalkeeper. And he now launches the ball long. Fofana will bring it down, though, and finds Bellingham. Forward toward Niang, who's come on the right-hand side for Michel. But the ball intercepted and cleared away, and back to us. Livramento now. Now Niang. What's he going to do? He comes in field and plays the ball for Rashford. Can he get his hat-trick? Oh, what a chance. So many chances. I hope we don't come to rue all these misses that we've had in this game. Be bad if the Leipzig end up coming back later on in the tie. As Stansfield, though, finds Nusa. Rashford tucks that one in, and they're going to check for offside. No, they're not. They've given him it. He's got his hat-trick finally after missing a few chances. He's got that one, and we're 4-0 ahead now. And surely this tie is done, even after just this first leg. Stansfield, ball back into Nusa, And yeah, the goalkeeper and the centre-back were both playing Rashford onside as he got in behind them there. 4-0 we lead. Utter domination, and it looks like we're going to get into the final of the Champions League. As Stansfield puts it in, the Ang nearly added a fifth. What a performance from the boys. We look like we are going to the final of the Champions League. Well, I tell you what, we'll confirm it in the next episode, but it looks like we're in the final of the Champions League, and there's a chance that we could actually win the Premier League in the next episode as well when we play up against West Brom. If Man City don't get the right result in their game, we could, as I say, win the Premier League in the next episode. So you don't want to miss that one, so stick around and make sure you watch that next episode. If you have enjoyed this one, I want to get Southampton in a dominant victory over Leipzig. Please leave a like on the video, it really does help us out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so you don't miss a thing. You don't want to miss us winning all these competitions, so make sure and subscribe so you don't miss that. And until the next one, which could be a title party, we'll see you then.